neck like a cold finger. My eyes snap open. A good-looking guy is watching me. His eyes so intense it's like they're pulling me in. He runs a hand through his long blonde hair. He's a student, another Sterling member I vaguely recognize. But there's something different about him. Something unnerving. "Do you know him?" I whisper to the guy I'm dancing with, nodding in the stranger's direction. "Who?" He lifts his head as a couple slides past, but in a flash, the stranger is gone. I blink, unsettled. Did I imagine him? Frowning at the now empty spot where he'd been standing, I shake my head. "Oh, nothing. Never mind." After the song ends, I find my friend nearby, slip my arm through hers. "I need another drink." Several hours later, I'm catching my breath on the upstairs terrace overlooking the back lawn. The late February air hangs cool and still, and it hasn't snowed in weeks. Maybe the worst is over. Exhaling a cloud of breath, I lean over the banister. I like watching people out here. New lovers sneaking off into dark corners, young men sharing a bottle of whiskey, a guy kissing someone who is definitely not his girlfriend. I'm watching a girl stumble down the back steps when a shadow slides over me from behind. A hand touches the bare skin between my shoulder blades, and I go still. When I turn around, the guy I saw watching me is there, tall and confident, attractive. His lips curl into a cocky half grin. He leans closer, and when his hand touches my waist, I feel a current of electricity, my skin warming under his fingertips, as if his touch could burn straight through me. He leans down to whisper in my ear, and what he says makes me freeze. "You've been tapped for Greystone Society." I look at him, goosebumps rising over my skin. Greystone Society is so covert that most people at Princeton don't know they exist. But I've been fascinated by them for years. He looks at his watch. "You have 30 seconds to decide if you want to accept. The moment I leave, the offer's done. So what do you think? Are you in?" As the reality of his offer sinks in, I grow aware of the shakiness of my breath, the rush of blood in my ears, the exhilaration and fear. In front of me is a door to another universe, another life. I imagine my mother saying from wherever she is now to take every strange adventure life presents to experience the world, not shy away from it. But in spite of the pride I feel at having been chosen, there's another instinct telling me to run. I bury it, steel myself, and take his hand. "I'm in." He smiles. "Then come with me."
Part 1. Chapter 1. Maya. May 2023. A blur of lights and guests streak past as I spin my 5-year-old daughter through the cool night air. Danny giggles, smiling with pure childlike joy as golden brown curls bounce off her flushed cheeks. I hope she never loses this feeling of wonder. I don't want her to know about the bad things in the world, the bad people. The band switches to Rihanna's Umbrella, and all around us, alumni dance faster to the beat. Old friends and classmates whom I haven't seen in years, their faces now only vaguely familiar. Every May, in the days leading up to commencement, alumni return for Princeton reunions, where in over a dozen tents, they host parties all over campus. We bring our partners and kids to show them this place that made such an impression on our lives. It's also an excuse to show them off to one another. I wonder if my old classmates recognize me now with my proud mane of curls, so different than the flat-ironed hair I'd hidden beneath in college. It took me far too long to embrace my unique set of features, and now that I'm a mother, I want to set a good example for my daughter. All right, Danny, Mama's arms need a break. Shoulders burning, I set her down, and she runs off, disappearing into the crowd. My heart flutters when I lose sight of her, but moments later, she reappears next to Daisy's daughter, Susie, and I find my breath again. I have to admit, I'm not at my best tonight. It never feels good when my sister and I argue. Naomi is the only family I have left aside from my husband and daughter.